Howdy, folks. Welcome back to episode 3 of Boys Gone Bible. Tonight we're going to look at Philippians chapter 4, verse 13. For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. Have you ever done a task that you didn't think that you could do? I can attest to this because I had a task. I've had several tasks, not just one task, but I've had several tasks that I have questioned myself on whether I could do it or not. And the first verse that came to my mind was Philippians 4:13 that we just read. I can do everything through Christ, who gives me strength. For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. Now, a takeaway from this: if you come across any task in life, just ask God to help you to do it. And if He wants you to do it, then He will give you the strength to endure the task. All you have to do is ask Him. And if it's His will that you should do it, then it's His will. But if it isn't His will, then it isn't His will. I just thought that might be a good text to look at tonight. And we're also going to look at Philippians 4:14. Even so, you have done well to share with me in my present difficulty. Even so, you have done well to share with me in my present difficulty. Now, God does put us through tests to see if we are going to follow Him. And I can attest to this too, because I have gone through, and I still continue to go through, trial after trial after trial. I have been put in several situations where I found myself having to lean on God more times than I would if everything was going okay. Now, some of us might think in life that when things go well, that we don't need God. But the truth of the matter is, folks, is that we need Christ every day in our lives. If there's anyone out there who does not do a devotional, then I would strongly recommend that if you have one of these, it's a smartphone. If you have a smartphone, then there is a app called the Bible app, and you will get a daily devotional verse of the day on that. And they also have these other plans on the app too that you can also do. Now, granted, I have done at least one, maybe two plans so far on that. I admit that I am bad at doing those plans, but I do try my best to do that. I do try my best to do them. Now, let's move down to verse 15. As you know, you Philippians were the only ones who gave me financial help when I first brought you the good news, and then traveled on from Macedonia. Now let's just look at the first part of that. As you know, you Philippians were the only ones who gave me financial help when I first brought you the good news and then traveled from Macedonia. Now, as Christians, we are called to give 10% back to God. It is God's money. It is not our money. It is not the Republicans' money. It is not the Democrats' money. It is not any politician's money. Now, granted, the Bible does talk about paying your taxes to the government, which we're not going to really get into tonight because it's a bit late for me. So, just realize, folks, that we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. If it's His will that we should complete the task at hand, and realize that God is who He is, and God is God. And not only that, but we as Christians need to give back 10% of our money's worth. And those of us that work full-time jobs, we need to pay back the government what we owe the government. Now, sometimes that's a bit of a sore subject for me, and I'm sure it is for a lot of you. So, just realize those takeaways from tonight's episode 3 of Boys Gone Bible. Thank you for watching, folks. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on the next video. Thank you for watching.